Hi and welcome to Mizotarot's weekly tarot and oracle card reading. I'm your friendly tarot reader and business coach. Welcome. How was your week? Mine was a little frustrating. It was good though. I got a lot of stuff accomplished, so that was good, but it's about that finality, the completion, the moving forward. Although some things completed, some things are still going. But it's at the final stages, and this is what I kind of wanted to start off with this week, is that as things die off, such as summer, such as, I had to deal with something with my accountant, and that's all done now, and I'm dealing with lawyers when it's almost complete, and it's just the final little stages and the details, and we've been coming across probably some opposition, right? So that full moon was really something, and I'm really noticing. I'm back on the coast, I'm back in Vancouver, and I'm really noticing all the noise pollution and how things get irritating, and how country life is so much quieter, and all of those things kind of combined is making me really eager and anxious almost for the next steps in my life. You may be feeling the same things. You may be feeling, like, why can't I just move on? And I've been talking about this new beginning for quite a while now, but now's the time to push through, even if you're feeling the opposition, right? So I think a couple weeks ago I was talking about the squeeze and the push to move forward, and like that fire under your butt. This is your spiritual ass kicking. It's like, come on, feel those emotions, feel them, let them out, release them to the full moon. Do the stuff that you need to do in order to feel good. Become that whole new, unique, beautiful person that you can be a gift to the world. It's really time to step into your stride, live your life purpose. And if you don't know what your life purpose is, if you're just totally flailing about, do what you love to do. It will show you the way. And so I think that's about all I wanted to say as well, and for the beginning part. So just keep going. I know it's been a little bit frustrating, a little bit difficult. Emotions are running high, but it's going to break here. I think this week, coming into, this week I feel it's going to lighten up. We're going to be better. We're going to be like kind of birthed into a new person, and it's going to be fantastic. So that time is now. Start manifesting your desires. We have to get up in the morning and work at it. With the secret law of attraction, a lot of people think, oh, I can just think it. You gotta work it. You gotta work, you gotta do the work. There's no elevator to success. You gotta take the stairs, one step at a time. Okay, so let's get to the cards. Okay. So here it is, the world. And it actually came up reversed to me. The world, dancing on top of the world. The reversal, I tend to think of it as it could mean travel, it could mean overseas travel, it could mean stuff, but I'm not really feeling the travel part. Not for me anyways. I finished kind of all my traveling for a little bit, maybe in November, but this is about being part of the earth, the community, being a gift to the world, like I said. It's about knowing your skills, honing them, sharing them with everybody. What good is it to make a whole batch of brownies and not share any with your friends? So that's kind of like what your gifts are. So share them. The other thing is it may be time to go dancing, because this girl is dancing on top of the world. Things are coming together. The time is right. Start feeling it. It may take just a little bit longer, but know in your soul that it's coming, that it's here, that it's arrived. Be that person you've always wanted to be. Start living it. What action can you take today that makes you feel like you already have what you want. Okay? Let's go. Haha. So now, in regards to that, 5 of Cups. I did a wonderful tarot party yesterday with some lovely, lovely ladies. So, and this card came up a couple times. So it's the 5 of Cups. It's about not crying over spilt milk. It's about being and living in the attitude of gratitude. So if you want to manifest stuff, the best way to do so is by giving gratitude for what you already have. Don't focus on the 3 cups that is spilt over, because you know what? It just doesn't matter. Focus on what you have. You have your health, you woke up this morning, you can see, you have the ability to access the internet and learn. You have everything. You got a friendly tarot reader. But with this card, I always give homework. Write down 10 things for 10 days and watch the magic happen. 10 things for 10 days that you're grateful for. And if you think 10 things is too much, just do 3 or do 1. Do something. Be in the attitude of gratitude, because that's when the magic really starts forming and happening, and that's when the things manifest into your life. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I do this, I actually do 100 things for 10 days, and that's 1,000 thank yous. And that's something that really gets the mojo going, and I think that that's what I'm going to do for the next 10 days myself. So, okay. Over the weekend, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about ambition, fire, passion, relationships. Don't miss the opportunity here. Now, this is kind of funny, because I was going to bring up, while I was thinking about stuff, I was going to bring up something that happened like a few weeks, it was actually over a month ago. I brought up that we might meet a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces male, or somebody important in our lives, whatever. I actually did meet somebody. I met a Scorpio male, and we've been dating, and now's the time to have a mature relationship. You may have screwed up before, but you know what? That's okay. Live and learn. Learn your lessons. At this point, I feel that I'm coming from a spot that, you know, I don't really need somebody in my life. This is like it's an added bonus. And the fact that he's super duper nice, right? And he leaves me morning messages every morning, even though we live apart. He lives in the Okanagan. He leaves me a message every morning saying, you know, hello, good morning, gorgeous, and then says whatever it is for the day. And I really, really treasure that. And, you know, and it brings a nice thing to my day. But if it wasn't there, I would have that within myself and from source. Because I'm in that kind of place now that I can welcome somebody into my life and not be dependent on them. This Ace of Wands here is saying, you know what, it's time to forge new and valuable relationships on your own terms. Huge. Right? Huge. Let go of those people. And also, I've been feeling all this frustration and anxiety and stuff like that. And, you know, I know it's only a temporary situation, so I tend to breathe through it or do a meditation or do something. But as we're forming these new relationships that are actually healthy for us and that actually have an equal amount of giving and receiving, this is the time to recognize that this is an opportunity for it to either to grow or this is how you want things to happen. But at that time, because I'm feeling a little bit frustrated with maybe things aren't moving fast enough with the lawyer and blah blah blah, you know, we tend to have a little bit of maybe bitchiness or snap at people that aren't a right fit for us. So you might want to be aware of that. There has been a little bit of arguing, conflict, or what have you. You know what? Deal with it in the best way possible. It's time for truth. Truth is coming out. The only way you can be equal and give and take is by sharing your feelings and trusting and opening up and opening your heart and all of those wonderful things. Now, if the truth comes out and it really hurts somebody else, I don't know what to say about that, but it happens. It happens, and maybe that person isn't meant to be in your life. They were there for a reason, to teach you to stand up for yourself, right? Don't hang on to the old relationships and the old past. It's time to let them go. Release it. Like, say goodbye, and especially if they've been over for a year or more and you're still hanging on. It's time for you to get good within yourself so that you can be a good partner to somebody else. Right? You're feeling me? Anyways, you know, that's that. So let's move on to the oracle card. Now, as I was doing the oracle cards, one actually flipped out in the wind. So we've got two of the Ask Your Guides this week. Solitude, Higher Self. And this is coming to us because of, like I was saying, all that external noise. We've been overstimulated. It's time for solitude. Water. I'm going to dip my feet in the water right after here. And it's time for us to meditate. It's time for us to ask our own questions. It's time for us to trust in our higher selves. Because it always has the answer. You know, if you go and ask 15 people something related to your life, everyone will have a different way about it, which might give you a good idea to do so, but they actually don't know the real truth for you. So, listen to yourself first, right? That's it. Listen with open ears, take it into consideration, and then decide for yourself by spending some alone time. See, it's so flippin' noisy. Anyway, here we go. And then the tugboats are coming by and everything. Okay. So the one that flipped out, well, on the top card that the wind flew out, is survival. So, and here's the thing. You don't have to do it alone. Healer guides, you don't have to do it alone, but you really need to listen to your higher self right now. This is your healer guides. This is about healing those last couple of years that have been really difficult for a lot of people to get through. You may have been going through relationship issues. You may have been going through financial issues, health issues. I actually had all of those in the last, let's say, 4 years. I've had, especially the last 2 years with the health and finance, because as I got injured, everything went kaput. And then it's been rebuilding and rebirthing, and now it's new and things are going pretty good now, but it's like, it's time to heal that stuff. It's time to heal that crap and leave it behind once and for all. Because you know what? Sharks, there's little shark fins here, and you're alone in a boat. You always have your guidance. You always have me. Remember, okay? And let's find out what the other oracle card is here. Woohoo! Flow of Prosperity. I love this card. And this brings me to kind of the astrology that's going on right now. There's kind of a, I watch a YouTube video from a guy astrologer, and he was saying that there's like a 6-month window for us to really manifest our stuff. But we have to get up and work at it. remember the completion and moving forward. So complete all that stuff, release all the garbage from the past, the crap, live in the attitude of gratitude, form those relationships that actually matter to you, and let your feelings be known. It's kind of a truth be told kind of thing. And listen to your higher self. And it's time to heal those wounds. We've been feeling a lot of feelings. They've been bubbling up. They've been coming up. They've been, and they're valid feelings. Listen to them. Feel them. And let them flow through you, and then send them away. The flow of prosperity comes to us from the attitude of gratitude. But the flow of prosperity cannot come to us if we're not sure what we want. Right? Decide what you want. Do you want a vacation? Do you want X amount of dollars in your bank account? Do you want more time off? Do you want to have that new house, new car, new whatever? You know, label it, pin it, figure it out, grab a picture of it, look at it every day, go test drive that car, go look at that house, go see what's out there for you, and actually feel when you're in the house or in that car, is that actually the right car for you? Because you might have it in your mind that I always wanted a Mercedes, but now I don't want one. I actually went and drove one, and it's not like what I really imagined. You know what I mean? So now I got my eyes set on something else, but I really love my car, Chloe, right now, because she gets me around everywhere. But the flow of prosperity is about being able to receive, right? So a lot of people are givers. I want to give, I want to caretake, I want to nurture you, I want to take care of you and be able to do this, and I'll do that for you, and I can do that for you. But here's the thing, when you bend over backwards for other people and then they give you even something as simple as a compliment, and you can't take it graciously and just say thank you, that stops the flow of prosperity right dead in its tracks. So this week, I want to leave this as the final note. This week, really be aware of when people compliment you and just say thank you very much. That was very kind of you to say. Be able to say yes to being taken out to lunch. Say yes to the extra money that comes in. Wake up in the morning, ask for something. I call it my rock star parking. I always get rock star parking wherever I go because I always look for my rock star parking. And that's part of the flow of prosperity because I expect it to be there, and it is there. It's part of the law of attraction. My parking fairies always make sure that someone leaves just in time for me to go there. So accept it. Be willing and able to receive in all shapes and forms. From love, money, lunch, compliments, and be thankful for the beautiful earth that we live on, even though it is noisy right now. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Welcome it into your life. Start allowing and receiving, and get into the flow, and Divine Source will show us the way. I know it. Anyways, I'm going to sign off now, and I want to tell you that I love you very much, and I will see you next week on the weekly Tarot and Oracle card reading. Thank you. Love you. Thanks for watching.